Good morning, everyone. Roy and I have been to the garden and we have picked some squash this morning, and I am going to show y'all how I'm going to make squash like my mama and my granny always did. There's lots of ways you can do squash now, but I still love the old-fashioned way.
Happy morning, Grandma Rose.
Happy morning, y'all. It is so gorgeous here.
Oh my.
We have been sitting outside all morning. And if y'all catch a short, it was a video I put on earlier. We're walking in the woods. So y'all have got to go catch that.
But it's like sitting on a beach out there.
It's what, except you're under shade. You're under pecan trees, a canopy of pecan trees. It is wonderful.
And they're just a waving.
Yep, just blow.
See, it's just like being on the beach and having that wind blow. Look at all those leaves in the trees, just blowing nicely. It's just lovely out here.
All right, we are making old-timey, old-fashioned fried squash. Not deep fried squash where you make them like chips, but this is the way my mama and my granny always made their fried squash. So in my saucepan here, I've got some bacon grease. It's cold because I've had it sitting here a little bit. And I've got some butter. And I've got lots of onion. I have got 2 onions. Roy and I love onion in our squash. So I have got 2 medium-sized onions that I'm cutting and putting in here. It's gonna have salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and a little bit of onion powder. That's the way I like to do my fried squash. Mama didn't put garlic or onion powder in hers, and neither did my granny. They didn't use that very often. All they used was salt and pepper. I'm gonna start off with a half. This is a 4th measuring spoon right here. I'm gonna start out with a half of salt and a 4th of pepper. When you're doing squash like this, it starts out with a pan full and then it reduces down it reduces down a lot. So you have to be careful of the seasonings that you put in them because they get so concentrated. So you'll put too much if you're not careful. So this is, I don't know, I'm doing a big pan like this because they do cook down a lot. And I love squash. I love it like this. And so I always like to have enough left for a couple of days.
But you can also stick them in the freezer if you have too many.
Yes. Yes, you can. You can either freeze them. You can blanch them and freeze them, or you can freeze them after you cook them. That squash freezes so well. So I am going to finish cutting this one, and then I'm going to put I'm not going to measure my garlic powder or my onion powder. I'm just going to, this is onion powder. So that's maybe 1/4 teaspoon and about the same as garlic. We just like, it just gives it a little extra flavor. So I'm going to finish cutting these. And this is so easy and simple, y'all. I'm gonna finish cutting these and then I'll bring y'all back and show you how we're gonna do the rest.
Grandma, that's a pan full of squash.
That's a pan full, and I didn't use them all. I will put these over to the side and I will either deep fry them like squash chips, or I will wait till we get a few more and then I will cook them like this. So, all right, now I'm going to put about 1/4 cup of water. Now you don't need much water because squash has a lot of water in them. And so all you do now, you just stir up your seasonings in it really well. You put your lid on it. I'm going to let it cook until it gets tender, maybe 20 minutes, and then I'll take my lid off and I'll start stirring it and cooking it down, and it's going to kind of get a little brown, as I stir them, I'll take my spatula here, my trusty one that's probably 50 years old or longer. It's been melted. But I'll stir them as they kind of brown on the bottom. I'll keep stirring them around, and that's the reason we call them fried squash. It's because you do kind of fry them down in the pan. So I'm gonna let these cook about 20 minutes until they get tender, and then we'll be back and I'll show you how I'm gonna fry them down. Now, you've heard of stewed squash. If you just cook these till they get tender, that's stewed squash. It's just squash with onions in it, a little seasoning, cooked till they're tender. But if you want to fry them on down like I'm gonna do them, then that's what we call fried squash. So if you like the stewed squash, you don't, after they get tender, then they're ready to eat. Okay, y'all can see already how these have cooked down. And I want to look in here, honey. You see the water that's in them?
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot, but still enough for them to steam. So I'm going to put my lid back on them. They've been cooking about 10 minutes, and I'm going to let them cook about 10 more minutes, and then we'll start frying them down. It has begun to caramelize, and what I do, I let as it sticks to the pan, I just take my spatula. You see, can you see that right there?
Mm-hmm.
It's on it. It's beginning to brown, so I just take my spatula and I just keep stirring it, and I keep getting that little brown. All right, you can see that, right? Can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
I keep getting that little brown off the bottom. I've got it on medium high, and I'll do this for about 5 minutes.
It does change the flavor.
And it changes the, it is not a stewed squash, it is a fried squash.
Yep.
This caramelization changes the whole flavor. Brings back my childhood, because this is the only way my mama and my granny ever made squash. So I'm just gonna keep doing this, and then whenever it gets as brown, you can make it as brown as you want it. My granny, hers was brown, because she really fried hers down. We don't like ours much browner than this. And this right here is about the color that Mama always had hers. But I am gonna let it cook 3 or 4 more minutes and get a little bit more brown. So we're gonna have fried squash. We're gonna have it for lunch. All right, I want to show y'all. You see where this is sticking to the bottom? That, you just take your spatula and you
Keep it from burning.
You keep it from burning. You just keep stirring it like this. There's enough moisture in it. You just keep stirring it. The last 5 minutes you have to stand here and just stir it. And that's what makes you fried squash. So this is almost ready. So I'm just going to put it in a bowl, and we're going to do a taste test. This is my favorite part of the whole thing. Y'all see that?
Your lollipop?
Can you see this? Look at this, y'all. Look at this. See that caramelized? Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's just like my granny's. Y'all look at this. Can y'all see that? Look how caramelized it is. Y'all, this is the best squash in the world. Stir-fried squash is good. Stewed squash is good, but let me tell you something. Then you lick your spatula. Like that.
Grandma, you're on TV.
You get all that brown goody out. Y'all, I'm telling you. The seasonings in this was perfect. I added no more salt, no more pepper. It doesn't take much salt for squash when you stew them down, when you fry them down like this. I'm telling you, if y'all have never made these, this is just an old-timey southern way of frying down squash. So, I want y'all to do it one time, oh my goodness, and just see how you like it, and let you taste of what I'm tasting. Food feeds the family, family feeds the heart. God feeds the soul.
Come to Grandma Rose's for happy, healthy food.
And this is very happy. Makes me happy, and it's very healthy. Love y'all. See you next time.